we're going to go to a break, and the activity that we have lined up for you is one of our members, Sunshine Thomas Bear here. I have her bio that she sent me somewhere in the slideshow, is going to make some beaded earrings. I know I'm excited about seeing that. So let me find you and make you a co-host. You sent me your bio and now I can't find it. Why don't you introduce yourself? I'm sorry.
Okay, well, hello everyone. I don't know how much, I probably won't get into the beading today since we are very short on time. But I did prepare for that as I seen we were running behind. Anyways, my name is Sunshine Thomas Bear, and I am a member of the Winnebago tribe of Nebraska. I am the THPO and Cultural Preservation Director for the Winnebago tribe, and along with those duties, it entails me with being the director of the museum, which is called the Angel Decora Museum. We do have a Facebook page if you guys wanted to look that up. And I have two amazing employees. Their names are Ben Crawford and Jordan Blackfish. A little bit about me is I am fairly new to this. I unfortunately started at the time of COVID, and it was crazy. So I still feel extremely new to the position. A little bit of background, I have an associate's degree in business. I have an education degree with an emphasis in ESL from UNL. I am currently working on my master's in special education and also another associate's in Native American Studies here at our tribal college. I was a special education teacher, and then I moved to our language revitalization department, which is called Ho-Chunk Renaissance, and I was the instruction coordinator for them. And we also taught the language in the schools. So I took this position in March, and it's been crazy, just with COVID and everything turning digital, and so yeah, it's been but I've learned a lot, and I really appreciate my job and what I do and all that. So today I'm trying to hurry. Today I am here to talk about Indigenous beading. I may not, like I just said, I may not be able to get to the actual beading with just this short time frame, but I wanted to talk to you about it a bit and take you into the museum. I'm by no means an expert in anything. I am a learner, and I will be a learner for the rest of my life. I'm always looking into different ways to make my contemporary art better and more cultural. So I'm always learning. As you may or may not know, Indigenous nations have been beading for thousands of years with various items like sandstone, bones, shell, other stones. And around 500 years ago, around first contact, trade brought the glass beads, which to our people. the main reason that I do this and started doing this was because pieces that we were repatriating, I wanted to learn to remake. So that's just a big focus for me, is why I wanted to, learn to bead and get into it and start learning more about it. I wanted to bring it home to my family, not only my family, but, the tribal members in our community. And really, I'm really against colonization. I want to help people come back, and this is one way that we can do it. We have various classes here at the college or at the museum, and it's not just beading. We teach people how to make moccasins, otter fur turbans, various other things, and we've had a lot of videos, especially with COVID now. We've been trying to make videos so people can come and learn and socially distance and be safe. So I think beading is a big part of our culture, and it's important to carry it on and know not only the history, but then to me it feels like it brings me back and grounds me. And I want to give this knowledge to my children and whomever, our tribal members that are willing to learn, for all our future generations. So I'm going to take you around, and forgive me for moving with my phone. I'm going to turn the camera around, and I will be showing you, these are some contemporary, obviously, art beading that I've done. And I was gonna actually bead with you guys, but we have zero time. And this necklace is a necklace that I try to remake from a picture that I seen from the 1800s. So I did this a few months ago, but a lot of my focus is trying to recreate items that we repatriate and bring home. And forgive my trash can there. So as we come into the museum, there are different items. And this one here is an item that we recently brought home, and these are headbands. And please tell me if I need to, if I'm getting short on time, Valerie. This is a bandolier bag. And we recently brought some of those home too with a repatriation. And this was one of those items. Here we have a beaded belt, which I had Ben bring out of the case for us. I forgot my gloves in my office, and I am not going to run back and make you guys follow me there. So this is from the 1800s, I believe. I may be wrong on the date if Ben's watching.
Sunshine, this is Shasta, and I just want I want to read to you some of the comments that we're seeing in the chat. That amazing and lovely and gorgeous and beautiful and more amazing and wow, and here's another amazing. So thank you so much for showing us this. It's just breathtaking.
You're welcome. And I will put my information in the comments for you guys if you have any questions or any, would like to see any of our videos. I only named just a few, but we have a lot of videos that we've been recording with dealing with COVID. And then, so we don't always have to pay instructors to be here. And then my thought process with making the videos is I can then learn and then teach people as well. This is paquet. They're earrings, and these are hair. The longer ones are for your hair.
Oh, Sunshine, we have a social hour at 5:15 Eastern, which we could kick off with by watching you do some beading. I don't know how much time you would, if you're available then, or how much time you would need.
What time is that Central?
4:15.
4:15. I may not be back by then. Remember, I go get my daughter from school.
Okay.
School in the city. This is a medicine pouch. And over here we do have some, this is a breastplate. You see this middle one is not made with beads, with shells. And this back here is just the white one. And this choker.
And we have a question for you, Sunshine, from Patty Garcia at Agua Caliente. She wants to know if your videos are available to the public or only to tribal folks.
The videos that I have shown to people that are not publicly, we don't share them on our Angel or Museum Facebook page, but we do share them if, you know, they send us an email. We just ask that you don't share without, you know, our permission.
Great.
These are some
oh, sorry, go ahead.
questions.
Yeah, we have, there's you know, again, more comments about how lovely everything is. And then Linda Langley wanted to know, where did you find these and what process did you follow to repatriate them? And that they are also working on bringing their cultural items home. That's Kushada.
Okay, so this repatriation, which brought this bag home and multiple other items, we just have a couple of the items out. But this was started before I got here, and it just followed the repatriation process that we have here with the museum. And since I've been here, I have had a lot of museums reaching out to me, and I don't know if any other tribes have had the same issue. Just where it seems like what was explained to me is that, you know, with, you know, some people passing away, they're older and they're hanging on to these items. And then it's, you know, say their kids or grandkids go up to the attic and they find, you know, the stuff that they didn't know their grandparents had or whatever. But, and then they reach out to other people and museums as well. And just trying to get this process going. It's obviously when this first started, they didn't want to give us our items back. And I think that it's just, it's hopeful that we have a lot of museums reaching out to us now, you know, with the change of times and the younger people moving up and older people, you know, obviously retiring and such, you know, they have a different mind frame, I'm thinking. So I'll continue to show you guys through our museum real quick. How much more time do I have, Shasta?
You have 4 minutes.
Okay. So here is some infant moccasins, like what I was just telling you, these ones in the front. The grandparent passed away and this family found these in there, and he used to be a doctor here and they were gifted to him in the early 1900s. And they, you know, we're grateful that, you know, they reached out to us and sent them back to us. So, and these are traditional Ho-Chunk moccasins in the back. And then here as well, we have another very beautiful beaded belt. And I wish I could get close up for you guys just to see it.
Oh man, that is just, wow.
Then here is another headband. And over here is a choker. And here's a hair tie. Sorry about the reflection, you guys. And a barrette. So we're always on bringing more stuff home. We have a few repatriations that we're working on now, and we hope that more people continue to reach out to us, and we will continue to reach out to them as well.
And we have folks in the chat who are asking for your contact information too. So when you're done, if you want to,
I'll put
your
it in
email.
I'll put out my information in the comments if anyone wants to get a hold of me.
Yeah, and we've added the Facebook page is on here now, and the website. Ben is putting things online for you. I don't know if
Awesome. Thank you,
yeah,
Ben.
okay.
But this is my favorite piece here. I'm actually going to be working on recreating this piece, which is what I like to do. I like to try to remake things.
So I have a question. You know, since you mentioned remaking these pieces, so are any of these pieces ever used ceremonially?
No, not since I've been here, no. Not that I'm aware of. Ben might have more insight on that, but I don't think they have been. And I'm a little nervous, so if you guys.
No nervous. You know, we are all friends here, and that's the great thing about it is you know what, we can all just be ourselves.
But it was really great and an honor. Thank you guys for asking me. And I will email Valerie, or, you know, I don't know what you guys are doing for the social hour, but I won't be back until around 4:30.
Okay, well, I mean, at our very end, we're just having networking time, and, you know, for people to, you know, as much as we can via Zoom, just to talk with one another. So if you're back and you put yourself online, I'm sure that people would love to see more of a demonstration. And, you know, apologies that we went over time, because I'm disappointed that we couldn't see you actually doing the real thing.
Yeah.
And I also love just that we keep seeing the reflection of your Chuck Taylors in the cases, which
Oh, thank you.
I think is great. You know, I was commenting the other day about Vice President Harris, and it still puts a lump in my throat to be able to say that Vice President Harris, a woman, but she rocks the Chucks too. So, you know, good, better that than the spiky high-heeled shoes that female politicians seem to wear all the time.
Yeah, looks painful.
I'm sure that she's, you know, she inspired a lot of people, and you're an inspiration too. So thank you so much
Yes,
for
you all,
sharing
and
all these wonderful things.
I'll get in the comments and put my information in there if Ben hasn't done it already.
Great, thank you. All
Yeah.
right, and I'm going to kick it back over to Valerie to introduce our next session right here at 11:30 Pacific, 2:30 Eastern Time.
Thank you, Sunshine. That was breathtaking. I'm sorry we didn't have time to see you do some beading. Not to put you on the spot, but if I don't know how long it takes for you to run your errand, but if you get back before 6:15, 5:15, drop me a line, and if you're interested in doing that, we could get you back on. I know it's funny, the things we've scheduled during the breaks are keeping people at least as riveted as the actual programming. And that's a good thing.